They seem like they'd be fun to use. Huh. Hey, what are you... What you, Hey, hey, just noticed you were up there.
Oh,
What you,
uh,
what are you doing?
I thought I saw a robot here, but
Hmm.
hey, maybe not.
Huh. I just bought 64 arrows, spectral arrows from his shop because I figured they might be
Oh,
fun to mess around with. Does this have flame on it? Yes,
okay.
it does.
So what else have you been up to?
If I'm gonna be honest, not much really.
Ah, alright. I,
What? What?
th hold on.
What
I
you
just
doing?
thought I just thought I saw a robot again is all.
Something I've noticed is that the robot doesn't really like being snuck up on
Oh,
or having his presence be announced without it like going ahead and saying that it's okay with it first. Have you tried asking him if he wants to be talked to?
I, I haven't really gotten much of a chance yet, in all honesty.
You haven't really got much of a what?
A chance to.
The slash message function exists.
Oh, you meant like that.
Yeah, I meant like that.
Just to let you know, out of character, we are actually planning on doing something. I'm just not sure what we're planning on doing yet.
Well, I figured, but also like no better way to figure out if you can even talk to him without than to just, ask first.
Good point.
I
You have a point.
actually said hi to it the other day and it just said don't refer to me ever again. So I don't know what's up with that. I don't think he wants to talk to me.
Oh,
I don't know what's going on. So
that's
I don't know if it hates me or whatever, or if I just messed up for a reason I don't even understand or what. But
I'm not sure.
it's whatever, really. In all honesty, I'm probably just gonna just screw around with these spectral arrows I got. I'm gonna try and get like a non-flame bow,
Oh, all right.
just just like a regular bow, so that I don't one-shot you by accident or
Why
whoever.
are you going to shoot me with it?
Well, yeah, that was a misspeak on my part. I was considering it, and then I realized halfway through saying it that why, honestly, like it works on any regular mob. I think that if like I tap that like I get you with a spectral arrow, you will glow yellow because your name is yellow.
Hmm.
It's literally just a hunch.
Uh, I I made a new farm lately. That's actually what I was going to say before I saw robot across the bridge.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's
Is this it?
that's something else I need.
Failure? Failure to what?
It's supposed to be a torch farm.
Ah. Well, it's redstone. You can't expect it to go perfectly.
It wasn't even the redstone. The problem was that you just can't turn bamboo into charcoal. That was it.
Well, did you
That
know
was
that
the only problem.
beforehand?
No.
No harm
And I
in it
ended up making
then.
this whole thing before I figured it out.
Hey, you live and you learn, right? Now you won't make the same mistake again. I also really like how you turned it into an art piece. It made something constructive out of it instead of just tearing it back down again.
We can go check out the other farm if you want.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, this one actually works.
I'm actually gonna go drop off my torches at Milo's skeleton spawner. I mean, not torches, fuck. I'm gonna drop off my, shit, what's the
What do you think
word?
about the torch
My
farm?
arrows. Alright, I'm back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ready to show me?
Sure.
Yeah, there's a window there.
Yeah.
What?
Hold on. I'll meet you at Hivetown.
Alright. You know, I don't think he realizes that I have no fucking idea where the fuck I'm actually supposed to be going for this. Okay. You know what? Parkour. Or whatever, onto the highest spot in town. Oh, shit, hi.
Ew.
Jesus.
Alright,
Whatever. Anyways.
hello.
Hi. Yeah, just waiting on Gallade to get here. He's gonna show me to a farm of his, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've just been waiting here for like 5 or 10 minutes at this point.
Oh, yeah, okay. I've seen the farm glade working on it.
Oh,
Good for someone who has never attempted or looked at a tutorial for one of those before.
Yeah, he's really good at that. Oh, I thought that was a player name tag. It's literally just an
Oh yeah,
unnamed saying
no,
beware the
Moon.
Ides. Also,
Moon, put that up.
Big B.
Don't know who that is though.
Who made it? Do you know?
Not a clue.
Because I
From what
don't,
I've
even
heard,
I
from
don't
what I've
watch.
heard, someone built the bee, and then someone else put a
Like, I
face in
haven't
front of
watched the
it.
live series, nor do I intend on watching the live series. And even I know that that is a damn stupid and very good pun.
Alright. Do I have anything? I don't really have
Hey, so
anything
you
to
have,
do.
like,
Hmm?
so I can, like, see stuff more than the average person, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what a minimap is?
I
You can say no.
not no.
Okay, because
Is it like
basically it's a
a
zoomed
very
out,
tiny map in
like,
your pocket?
it's a basically it's a zoomed out like depiction of the entire area from a bird's eye view, and like I can see, like, I don't know, maybe like 150 blocks out. Hi, Gallade.
Uh, uh, Hi,
Hey, what's
Dave.
up?
Sorry it took so long. I was
Nah, it's the problem isn't that you were talking
talking.
or like doing whatever. The problem was that was just standing here for 15 minutes because I don't know how to get around here. But yeah, it's okay.
It's
Um, I'll
it's
I'll follow
this
up.
way.
I'll yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
Uh, so it's down here.
All right.
The best way to get to the chest is down here,
All right.
and here it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, it actually has 40 in there now.
Dude, that's
It had
amazing.
33 last. Yeah, it had 33 last time I checked.
Huh.
So yeah, it does work.
Clearly.
That's the sugarcane part. This here is the pumpkin part. It used to just be one pumpkin, but I've expanded it to 3, and I'll probably expand it even more in the future.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah, thanks. It actually doesn't have to be sticky pistons, but it's just what we had at the time.
Understandable. We? Plurality.png? That's a joke. How do I get out of here?
Yeah, this way.
Okay.
And then...
Because I
go back
love
over here.
you. You are really good at building things that are really easy to get lost in.
As long as you can get to where you need to go, for me, it doesn't really matter how difficult it is to do that.
Oh, an egg.
Thank you.
Yeah, you tend to actually want those around. So,
Yeah.
I just don't know what to do with them. I just end up throwing them. Hey, Zecori.
hello.
Oh, hi, Zecori.
Hold on, I'm just gonna. God damn this! God damn it!
What?
Pumpkin shit.
Oh, I see.
They aren't when they aren't grown the same way. I get mad, even though it's not even my fucking pumpkin field.
Real. I can turn any problem that's not my
Into
problem
a pumpkin.
into my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Not my problem?
You
Wrong! OCD. But
Okay, the rest of the
Zecori,
pumpkin field is fine.
but like Zecori, so a continuation of what I was asking earlier, now that Gallade showed me his farm. So since like the mini map allows me to like us to see a lot and see a lot of things that I usually wouldn't be able to, like I get really anxious about it. Like it gives me an advantage that I can see stuff other people usually can't. But like honestly, it's really just starting to feel like a burden. Do you think I should like turn it off? Because really the only times it's helped me is when, like, there's been somebody trying to avoid me, which, yeah, not my greatest moment, and or like when I'm in like when I'm actively in danger, and I don't tend to actively be in danger.
Uh-huh.
Like, it would kind of suck to lose it, but
I mean, if you think whatever it is bothering you, like I'd say at the very least try getting rid of it if you can for like a minute, see how it feels.
yeah.
If it doesn't work, you can always just turn it back on.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's what that works. I don't But, like, literally just like
I think actually just right now I might just okay.
All right.
Huh.
how does it feel?
Well, I definitely feel more vulnerable, but
Yeah.
because I can't really see what's coming, but I could definitely get used to it, and I do think that I like it, even if I'm definitely gonna start getting startled a lot more. I think
Probably,
like
yeah.
I think that getting startled is like a natural
Really?
like human instinct that I really should not have. I mean, not human, but being startled really is a thing that really is an emotion that probably wasn't the greatest idea for me to deprive myself of. So, you know what? Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm glad to help.
I know you don't know what you did, but it helped.
Not
Thank you.
yeah, not a clue.
Yeah, but it helped. Man, shit. It's really hard to make small talk about what you've been up to recently when you haven't been up to anything.
God, have I been up to stuff?
I mean,
Not really.
I've been watching playthroughs of the Kirby games.
I've just been
hell yeah.
working on the
Hell yeah.
Untitled farm. I still need to drink.
How's they been so far?
I really like them, actually.
Have they been
hell yeah.
curbing
Yeah, my favorite character is Meta Knight, because okay, here's the thing, right? There's two types of character design that are really, really good. There's the characters who are little guys, right? And then there's the characters who are cool, badass warriors. Meta Knight is cool because he is simultaneously a little guy and a badass warrior.
Peak character design.
Exactly. Like, literally, it's perfect. Like, every single time. I think, like, I fear it is escalating to like Blorbo levels of dopamine whenever he appears on screen.
It isn't already?
Wait,
well,
what?
I mean, if anybody were to be a Blorbo, yeah, might as well make it Meta Knight, you know?
It also helps
Again,
that
peak
he
character
is
design.
extremely similar to Gerhulk. Like, that helps. But yeah, I really like Meta Knight.
Hell yeah,
Out of all of like the different abilities Kirby has, Sword Kirby is my favorite because he has a sword.
He does have a sword.
Luckily that one shows up everywhere.
Exactly. Although Yo-Yo Kirby is also very good because he has a backwards baseball cap and he just fucking yeets. Dude.
You good? Esther, did you walk into a complete
He did.
bush or something?
He does this a lot.
People watching him earlier,
I'm adding
you
this.
have no idea. You have no idea how many sweet berry bushes
Zecori,
this man walks
honey,
into.
I am extremely aware. I live with this man. We have a sweet berry farm. We have a sweet berry orchard at the farmhouse.
He fell into a hole like 3 times.
He regularly does that. Yes.
Also, it is very easy to lose him in a chase.
You know, I highly doubt that, but also I haven't actually, like, chased him with
no,
regular people vision.
He lost me.
Oh. Yeah, no, that happens a lot. It's okay though. It's honestly really difficult to lose him because he's always making some type of noise. If Gallade is around, you'll hear it.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow.
Case in point.
Case in point.
Hey, same phrase. I've actually not explored around here, like, at all. Like, I've been here, and I've been, like, in the main Hivetown area, but I haven't, like, wandered along the paths or anything.
There's, like, at least 2 things over here. Yeah, we have, like, Sagittarius' house.
Oh, this is Saggies?
Yep. I think if you, like, go in here,
oh,
yeah,
okay.
you can
I thought
see...
those sorry, I've been watching too much Mayanite. I thought those pressure plates were traps.
Oh, I have, like, I think, like, second time I've been through here, I like, saw the pressure plates, and I had to dig into the floor to see if it was trapped or not, and then I, like, went forward a bit and saw there for the iron door, and then I'm just paranoid.
Yeah, unfortunately...
Why would it be?
I have watched too much Mayanite Season 1. I'm not dumb. No, I
watched a lot of life series.
Okay, I'm not dumb, but I am unobservant, but I'm not unobservant when it comes to that. And you may be asking yourself, wait, Dave, how could you possibly be unobservant if you can see so much? Well, there's these things called blind spots, and also if you habitually look and like, if you get used to looking at something and only seeing one thing for so long, you can just kind of ignore everything else going on around it. I had to learn that the hard way. Is Mortimer still here?
Mortimer's still here.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I visited him often.
Lucky might still be in there.
Lucky is not nearby.
Oh, okay.
Man, suddenly you're the one knowing things for once.
Well, that was out of
little
character,
upstairs
so...
area yet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I asked this question, I think. What do you think this thing is?
Fucked up owl.
I believe you asked me that around this
Just making
week.
sure there's nothing behind it. There's not.
I mean, unless you jump. Yeah, no.
Nope.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
There could be.
Or, like, if you, like, jump crouch. Nope.
Actually, I
think
if I just, like, F5, I can't actually see shit. Okay, yeah, there's nothing in there.
Oh, man.
Or maybe I was just really
I need to make... Okay, so here's the thing, right? The farmhouse is, like, nice and all, but... Honestly, like, these days, I've been kind of feeling like it's more, like... I don't know, it felt like home at one point. I don't really think it does anymore. It's just...
That's fair.
Most days, it's just me in there, and even when there's, like, all 3 people in there, it's just very big, you know? I built it to be designed with, like, ample space and ample room, but... Like, when there's that much space and only 3 people, and especially when it's just you in there, just... I don't know.
Did we make a smaller house then?
I think I kind of feel that way with the hippie tavern, too.
I mean,
for a while, I hadn't seen, like, either Moon or the robot in there at all. I've seen Moon lately, at least, but I've only seen the robot, like, twice since I got back from my impromptu vacation.
Yeah, that's... God, yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I haven't
I'm just gonna open that.
Something that really fucks me up is that after this Skulk got obliterated and after he got back, from being possessed, I promised him that I would visit at least 3 times a week. In the deep dark when he was rehabilitating, and I didn't go over there once. And I feel terrible about it. I don't think we've had a single solid conversation since then, and it's I don't know, there's a lot of things that I wish I could go back and do better, and actually keeping and following up on my promises is one of them, because I've realized that I just am not a very trustworthy person when it comes to things like that. And I think kind of every conversation I tried to have with it after that was just kind of stilted and awkward because other things took priority. It's a whole thing. And I've seen him around here and there, now that he's, a ghost. But
he's not a ghost.
Well, maybe not. That's just kind of, maybe that's on me for assuming. He just...
I mean, he's a little quiet now and got a weird... well, not weird. He's noir right now, and it's... I do that sometimes.
Yeah, but... did Royal look like that? I hate to bring it up, but... Didn't Royal look like that when they were dead? I was there, and they were entirely grayscale except for their hair.
Hey.
I don't remember that.
And then when Gallade was a ghost temporarily, he was also completely grayscale.
I mean,
well, of course, I
wasn't around for that, but I'm looking at him right now, alive and grayscale.
Yeah, I think this might be a different thing. He's very cold, but he's not dead. He's solid. And I've also gone gray, but that was just because of intense depression. Yeah, I was dead on all levels but physical. So I don't know, but either way, that's gotta be you are way closer to him than I am. That's gotta fuck you up.
He's not. Me and him talk to him.
No, I'm not saying that he's dead. I'm just saying that this turn of events with it being quieter and more difficult to talk to. It's got to be rough for you because I know you two are close.
Yeah, a little, a lot.
Are you good, Glade?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I don't know why he's acting. I don't know why he's quiet now, and I'm worried. I am worried.
Yeah.
He can't be dead, but something is wrong, and he's not saying what, and
I will say, shut me down, by the way. This is not what you want to hear, and if it's not helping, but, you seem to be worried about, the concept, the idea that it's dead. If I can ask, obviously the downsides of being dead or undead or whatever, if that's happening, are, obviously that. But as for the other bad things about it, what apart from it just being obviously concerning, would things really change too much if he was a ghost, apart from the changes you've already noticed in behavior and stuff?
I don't know. I mean, it's not like I've interacted with many ghosts. I mean, I guess. I guess there's whatever is happening with Pilfer.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
true,
don't know.
but like I think when
Again, I
something
don't.
like that
I
happens to
just
someone,
he
like
can't be dead.
avoiding that it's happened, like isn't really gonna help them any, because Gallade came back from the void and he's like this now, but it's not really useful for either of us if I just pretend like everything's fine. It's better to like just look at what has changed, said, okay, we're going with this now, and then just try your best to work with and accommodate that. Denial is a river, but you don't have to drown, if that helps.
But he can't be dead. I've only talked to him like twice since I came back from the void. He can't be dead, right? But
I'm not saying he is. My assumption could very well be wrong. I've assumed things and been wrong before.
right.
But the first step towards handling to dealing with an idea that's really stressing you out, unfortunately, I have lived this. I know this from experience. If something scares you, the first step towards making it not scare you is to like at least let yourself think about it instead of immediately like shoving it away. And I'm not saying you don't have to do that right now. It has the best result if you're not doing it like under any pressure. And also these sort of things usually happen slowly. You can't just make your brain be fine with it immediately, but
Right.
I am sorry though.
I'll think about it. He can't. I need to look at something.
All right. Are you sure you're all right?
I think something's wrong with Robot. But I don't know if Robot would want to change back at all.
I will say, it's been avoiding me since he came back, so I really don't think that's my call to make.
Maybe we should do something else.
Hold on. Okay, you're just quiet, I guess. Glad to see Mortimer's still doing alright.
Yeah.
I haven't fucking talked to Moth in, like, months. Like, genuinely, I don't know if we've exchanged, like, 3 words in 2 months. There's a lot of people that I haven't spoken to since I moved into the farmhouse.
I still don't know if
You know, that place
Milo
is an
even
anchor for me, but I don't know if it's... I don't know, maybe it's like a ball and chain situation. I honestly think I might have, like, been doing better when I still lived at spawn, because it's not because of you or Mackenzie or anything, by the way.
we could move back to spawn if you want.
It's not... God, okay. I don't think it's that. Trying to figure out how to say this without sounding like a gigantic asshole. But I think I tend to get like really wrapped up about what other people are doing, and because of that, like I get more stressed when I live in close proximity to other people, like what they do with their spaces. Like stuff that isn't my business, I get like really involved in because it bothers me.
So, are you
So I think
saying
I think it was I think I was doing better when I was living alone, but like
oh,
still like close to people.
well,
We could definitely move like
maybe,
close to each other, for sure.
yeah.
But I think it would be best if we weren't like maybe sharing. Oh God, I'd still have to talk to Mackenzie about this. Of course, I don't even know what I do with. You know, all
What?
the other homes I've had, they tend to. You know how when you build your houses, they tend to be like many like different variations of the same structure. Where are you? Oh,
Yeah,
hi.
I guess so.
Yeah, like they tend to be the same shape and size and stuff.
Yeah.
I've noticed that I do that too.
Oh,
Like I just have like bed above ground, a little covering for my bed, and then like the actual base itself close by below ground.
oh. You
And it sounds
know,
weird, but and a little bit sad honestly, but like it works for me.
if you wanted, if you want to work on us living in different houses, then I still have yet to join the Ocean Monument.
Oh yeah, because you were planning on doing that.
Yeah, and I just
Honestly, I like the area that the farmhouse is in. I think the house itself is just
yeah,
I think I
I
had
can
this
understand
vision
that.
of it that was too perfect to ever be real.
Mm.
So, I don't know. I think if Mackenzie is okay with it and if she wants to move somewhere else or just move nearby or something.
Do you think there's an ocean monument close to the farmhouse that we could use?
Maybe.
Is there a
You good?
different way to? Yeah, I'm
I was
what
talking
did
to
you?
Zach.
I
Oh,
don't know.
All right. Any way I can help?
I don't know.
All right. If you want to talk about it,
Did do you know if the robot had like a death that would like that would have stuck? Like 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 Lucky or like
I mean, best way to check to that for that would be to go to the Grove. if you really want to know, Whip knows.
Alright. Okay.
We're headed that way anyways. Do you want me to go with you?
We are?
Maybe.
Yeah, we're going to the farmhouse to look for
Oh, the farmhouse.
elder guardians,
Yeah.
and the grove is right there. So
Well, an ocean monument.
an
not
ocean
for elder
monument. My
guardians.
bad. Gallade wants to
Okay.
drain one, so we can just we can go.
What are robots, Candace?
Don't worry, I know.
Well, that
There's
candle
yours.
should be pink, and
There's
But then
dragons.
he
Yeah,
should
there's
have
robots.
only pink. Right,
Ah.
he should have, wait. Fuck. No.
I'm sorry. Hey, it's not the end of the world. Alright? People have come back different before.
I'm not as concerned about that part.
What's wrong?
I don't...
What are you reading?
I'm worried why he died in the first place.
I heard, but you won't like the answer. Do you want me to tell you anyways?
Yeah. I already don't like the answer.
Well, Whip told me he flew directly into the sun.
Okay.
And spiraled back to the ground with singed feathers. And hit it hard.
Okay.
Neither of us were there in person for it, but Whip knows. Especially when it comes to permadeath. Or permatemps, I should say.
Wrote a note. I didn't want to think it was him. I saw the note and we looked for him and we saw him. All grayscale and quiet, but at least it was there.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why?
I was in its place once. I didn't leave for a... I didn't just vanish for 2 months out of nowhere. I'm not entirely sure if you noticed.
You did mention being in the void or
Not
somewhere.
Not the void, just
A void. Some sort. I think you did mention
I was
the word
nowhere.
void.
Capital N nowhere. And Well, because, to be quite frankly honest with you, it was because I was too scared of dying to commit myself to that fully. If I wasn't scared of what people would have thought of me and how worried they would have gotten had I killed myself, I would have done it. But I was afraid of how it would reflect on me, and
Oh, come on. Can you just give us...
I am this close to doing /weather clear. But I won't. But I won't.
Really hope it didn't hit something.
Anyways,
Uh-huh.
genuinely, what was I talking about?
Something about the your break.
Oh yeah, so, but if I wasn't too scared about what other people would have, how it would have reflected on me, and how much it would have worried people if I had just straight up killed myself, I wouldn't have done it. Basically, I took the easy way out. But it was because I valued myself very little. I saw myself only being worth what I gave to other people. And so when Gallade left and I failed to do anything about that, I just, well, crossed over the event horizon of self-loathing. It's ugly.
See.
I'm not proud of it at all. It is. And it was a very selfish thing of me to think that way at all, because what it does is it basically blinds yourself to the fact that people love and care about you, and you only have eyes for your own suffering and your own, like, despair, and you think that because you're feeling bad, you deserve to feel bad, obviously. And because you're not doing well, you're just a draw on everybody you love. You're on everybody you love, and you're just a burden. Just wasting energy and resources being in the world. And it's not and that's not true, of course. Even in my worst moments when I was lashing out at the people I cared about and saying and doing dumb shit and digging my own metaphorical grave. Metaphorical because I was too scared to do it for real. Even in the middle of all that, people still loved me and still care for me, because love isn't rational. Caring about somebody isn't rational. You can give as many reasons as you want for why they should just give up on you, and they won't. But it's very, very hard to see that when you're in the middle of all that. Hello, Eagle.
Hi.
Just in time. But, so yeah. I think Robot struggles with a lot of the same things I do. At the same intensity that I do or did at one point, if not worse. And I think he feels, or at least felt like he deserved it. Deserved to feel terrible, undeserving of love. So if you have to ask me, that would be why.
No, I help. How do I...
This is not your fault, Zach. I need you to understand. When I was in that place, many people around me were trying their best to get me out of it, and I still went anyways because I'm not going to use the phrase not far gone because it was not true. I had just dedicated myself to suffering. I had convinced myself that there was no other way out. There would have been if I had let go of my stubbornness and my pride and went, okay, I'm not actually this. I'm not gonna get like an award for suffering, and really deserving it isn't really is just doesn't make any sense, and all I'm doing is hurting myself to try and fix this problem. You are not the issue here. This is not your fault. You can be trying as hard as you could, and I'm sure you did, and if you didn't notice, this sort of thing is difficult to notice, especially if you don't want to believe it. And it's not the robot's fault either. Sometimes you're just predisposed to being controlled by fear for some reason or another, and it's very hard to get yourself out of the grasp of it. Okay? So, don't feel like you didn't do enough. Don't get survivor's guilt.
But how can I help him now? Can I?
Zecori.
Treat him as gently as you can.
Hey, I don't know if I should be telling you this, but I don't know if I'm Lucky. I don't know if Robot wants to be changed back.
I didn't either for a while, but you love him, do you not?
Absolutely.
You would go to the ends of the earth for it.
Absolutely.
Bring the moon, tear the moon down out of heaven if it meant he would be alright. Then use that love and shape it into patience and gentleness. As gentle as you can be.
Okay.
When somebody is in this state, they do not like to admit it, but they are about as fragile as a wounded bird. Or some kind of hurt or some kind of injured animal. And just as scared. So just all I can just say is just be gentle. Don't try and don't try and force anything upon him. Don't try and do things more, don't try and rush it. Let it happen naturally. Because if you don't, you'll just end up pushing him away without meaning to, and you'll kind of like feel bad for doing it, and it won't feel satisfying for anyone involved.
Okay.
It takes time to do these things, and it's rough, I know, but it's worth it.
Alright.
And if you love it like I know you do, it'll be way easier if you just remember the whole time that you're not doing this for yourself, you're doing it for him.
Okay. Alright.
Also, Gallade, as for the robot potentially not wanting to come back, because that is a possibility. That is a very real possibility. These things don't go away once you're in the maw of whatever, even if you come back out of it. And to that, again, like, we can't force this kind of thing.
It has to be the one to make that decision.
Mm-hmm. It's not our decision to make, it's his.
Okay.
Okay.
So just...
You two can go to the farmhouse if you want. I'll meet you there.
Just one last thing. I was gonna have an epic fucking one-liner, and then I forgot it. Hold on.
Do all of this.
I remembered!
Oh!
I remembered. So just... Yeah, just... Be patient with him, respect his boundaries. If he... Let him come to you in his own time. If it doesn't want to be, like, approached, or if it wants the benefit of assuming that nobody can see him, like, don't... Like, if you see him and you know it's there, don't, like, show on purpose that... Don't, like, say anything or do anything that shows that you know he's there. Don't, like, if he's clearly trying to, like, not be perceived, don't say anything that gives it away. Like, just...
Okay.
Because the first step towards, regaining trust is, like, letting the other person come to you in their own time. So, like, again, don't force it. Any amount of pressure won't really help. Okay.
All right.
Goodbye for actual real now.
Bye.